baby is born before midnight.
We're here. I don't want to record the contraction though. Right now. Stop.
Stop right now? Okay. Here, keep this arm down. Good. Yeah, let him weigh him. Go.
I'll give him back to you, I promise.
Just wait.
And I'll put his little bands on and then I'll bring him right back to you.
Can I have the 1 or 2 hours skin with him?
Absolutely. You definitely can.
No more. How proud do you feel now?
Very proud. Very proud, Mama. It's amazing.
Huh? I can't. No, his eyes are open. Here, I'm gonna get close. Oh, what was the time of birth? When was he born?
Sir, 1736.
1736.
Yes, sir.
1736, 5:36 p.m.
Got it.
on your birthday.
On my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I won't. We have the same birthday. You know, if I remember correctly, when we first found out that you were pregnant, we knew it was going to come in January. I said that he was going to come on my birthday. Yeah, I guessed this like 8 months ago. Put that arm down.
Sorry. I know, but it was, I knew I could get it first try.
Hey guys, look at this champ here. That little baby, he's eating right now. Look at him. Well, he knew just what to do with that booby, just like his old man.
I had a natural delivery, no meds, no epidural, no pitocin, nothing. I did not have time for that. I was 8 centimeters dilated when they checked me, when I just arrived in the hospital. And the baby was born up maybe less than an hour after. And I was so much pain, I was screaming so loud.
Yeah, there was a little bit of screaming involved. That's okay.
I'm trying to relax. I'm still trembling, and that was the makeup I use in the morning.
Your makeup looks perfect.
He's eating right now.
Hold on.
He's so tiny. So Daniel got his birthday gift. The baby's born on his birthday, January 14th.
He's born on my birthday.
He was born at 5:36.
5:36.
Yeah. 8 pounds, 1.3 ounces, 19 3/4 inches, and he has dark hair, just like Daniel. I think he's gonna have dark hair.
It might be a little bit lighter. It's kind of hard to tell because his hair's
We'll
wet.
see, because hair is something, hair and eyes, they change.
Yeah, I think it's light brown actually.
I don't know about the skin color because he's red right now. And
I think he's a little darker than Samuel.
Samuel was pretty red when he was born.
He was.
So I don't know if he's gonna be darker or not. We'll see what's gonna be his color, his skin color.
He's so sweet.
But I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
He was intense and quick. I don't know why I took so long to come to the hospital. I came over here, I was already very advanced.
8 centimeters, right? When they
I
checked
thought it would take longer. When maybe 30 minutes later, I was 8 centimeters, maybe 30 minutes later, I was already 10. The doctor came and I thought maybe it's gonna take 1 hour to push, because with Samuel I took 1 hour and 20 minutes to push him. And I felt like I didn't have a lot of strength and I felt weak because the pain was so strong. I don't know how many pushes, maybe 4 or 5. And after maybe 5 pushes, he was born. I'm glad it's over. He's already here.
He's healthy and Mama's healthy and
I had
today's a good day.
I had 1 stitch, only 1 stitch. So
He said it was barely any tear at all. He almost didn't even put a stitch in. He just is debating whether or not it needed a stitch.
yeah, thank goodness. So we'll have family soon to visit us, and I'm just breastfeeding him right now.
We're gonna tell him wait about an hour, so that's a little
Then
bit
so I
time.
get the stuff. I didn't have lunch. It's 6:15, I think now,
You want something from the cafeteria?
and I'm starving, so I'll probably eat something. Hey guys, I'm breastfeeding right now, and I'm having some pain right now as I breastfeed my uterus. And over here, there's a little crib for him. So right now I'm just chilling and trying to relax and just breastfeeding him as much as he wants, and he's still breastfeeding. I think he's been breastfeeding for maybe 30 minutes. He's still breastfeeding really well, so I'm really happy with that. So before I forget about the pain, for you that are wondering about the pain for having a baby without meds, it's very hard to describe, but I did yell and I did scream a lot because it did hurt. I couldn't not scream, and I didn't feel the ring of fire like a lot of people say. Like for me, I didn't feel that the worst part was the baby coming out, to be very honest. I think they were the same level as the contractions. Maybe the contractions were even more painful than the birth of the baby itself. Some people, I know for everybody is different. So for me, like, I felt the contractions were really, really painful at the end when I was 10 centimeters dilated. I would scream during the contractions, and when the baby was actually when I felt the urge to push, and when the baby was coming out, I felt the pain was actually more manageable than when it was just contractions. So that was my experience about pain. For me, nothing would help, like breathing techniques, all things. Like I felt like the position of being kind of like sitting like the way I am, I didn't feel like the best, like my legs up, like I wish I could do in another position. But at the same time, I don't know if I would have strength to be in another position, if that makes sense. And doing the contractions, I felt like maybe like rocking the hips, maybe even being far, it would be like a good position. So, but once I was in the hospital and once I came here, I was just basically in this position that I am right now all the time. So I couldn't really go in other positions. Anyways.
All right, so Mama wanted Burger King, she got Burger King. Yeah, after all this, she gets exactly what she wants. It's a sneak peek at baby.
Yeah, he's eating the other side now.
Yeah. He's not exactly getting Burger King, but it's probably better. All right.
Let's eat.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
You can come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, come on in. Samuel. Look. What do you think? Look. I want you to meet somebody. This is your little brother. Look. He doesn't know what to do.
My baby. Meu baby. Meu bebê. Cuidado, não pode pôr a mãozinha no olho.
It was a minute ago. I think it's the battery. I plugged it in, but it still kept beeping.
Oh, okay, no,
That's fine.
sorry.
Samuel, how does it feel to be a big brother? Huh? How does it feel? Careful. What do you think? It's a baby. It's your baby brother. That's Isaac. Samuel. Samuel. Hey.
More control, more interesting. I know.
You're a big brother now. Careful. You have to be careful. He wants to see his face, is what it is. He wants to see his face. Hey guys. So it's how many? It's let's see.
9:15, I think.
Yeah, about 9:15 right now at night. Baby is asleep. He's right there, and he hasn't had his bath yet. They say they want to wait like 4 to 6 hours for his temperature to normalize, and then we'll go over and give him a bath, and I'm going to give him his first bath. Very exciting.
So, did you feel afraid of when I was screaming so much during labor?
Well, I wouldn't call it afraid. Like I wasn't afraid because I knew there wasn't anything outside of normal happening. There was no complications or anything like that. But it is, I did feel very, like there was nothing I could do. I didn't want you. I could see that you were in a lot of pain and you were yelling and screaming because of pain.
Helpless?
Yeah, helpless would be the best word. Like I held your hand and kind of rubbed your arm and stuff to kind of, but it feels like you're not doing much, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of it gives you a very helpless feeling. But you did great.
I just kept asking for the epidural.
Yeah, it was
There
kind
was
of,
no time for that.
yeah, when we arrived here, she was asking for an epidural, and they had already checked her, and she was 8 centimeters, and so they're like, we're gonna try, but I don't think there's enough time for an epidural. And the thing is that they have to draw her blood, send it down to the lab, and get her like her coagulation rates and stuff, those results back to make sure that it's actually safe to give her an epidural. And they can't even request or call the anesthesia to come in and put the epidural until they have these results, you know.
But I kept asking them for the have you called the anesthesiologist? Have you? And they kept repeating the same thing, like your labs need to be like your labs.
Yeah,
Your labs need to be back, and we try as fast as we can, and we are calling the doctor, and like everything, like the doctor is not here. Why is he not here? How long is it gonna take to come here? Because I knew it was gonna be soon, and I know this baby was coming. I said, I have urges to push. Where's the doctor? And he's coming. He came. I was already, like, before the doctor came, they checked me, and I was already 10 centimeters dilated. And then the doctor came, and maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes, the baby was born. Like, it was super, super fast.
So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling a lot of contractions. They gave me some Pitocin in the vein, and that causes contractions so the uterus go back to normal, and they're very painful. Actually, they hurt a lot, and they're not fun. I was able to go to the bathroom twice. They wanted me to go at least pee 3 times so they can take off the IV. So I still have here. So soon, in maybe a couple hours or so, Daddy's gonna give a bath to Sam.
To Isaac.
To Isaac.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh, I know. Oh, we don't like that. Oh, we're gonna cry. When John was born, I came in to see him.
It was very red.
He was red like that, and I just I think my mom was saying is he was like, he looked like a lobster because he was red like this, and he was laying face down with his butt sticking out, but he was red like this.
Okay. Calm it down, and then just pick him up under his arms. There you go, perfect.
You like that, don't you?
Dad, we're gonna have to hire you, have you come play up here.
What's that?
I said we're gonna have to hire you, have you come play up here with the babies. Hey, Isaac. You like
You've
that?
had me come up here and start an IV a couple of times. He likes that that water on his head.
Isaac, are you having fun? You feel better? Do you feel better?
After his first spa treatment.
Hey, little man. How we doing after that first bath, huh? How we doing? Yeah, we like that bath, huh? That was nice. Mm-hmm.
Now, the world has 2 monkey bears. The population of monkey bears just doubled.